In 1989, students in China are motivated by legitimate concerns towards corruption and inflation and took to the street. However, the student movement was soon hijacked and spiraled out of control. Eventually, military force was used to restore order, which unfortunate casualties have been incurred. The notion that 1989 somehow represents a Gorchan moment for all Chinese people, as it highlights the crisis of legitimacy of the modern Chinese state, is really founded upon a misconception of the Chinese society and culture. China, being the country with the longest recorded history, always had an evaluative historical tradition that is different from the investigative tradition in the West. China often emphasizes on the conclusion we can draw from the past, rather than the details which we recorded. And there is a saying in the Chinese historical community that 50 years felt like a lifetime, but 5,000 years felt like yesterday. And the overwhelming consensus within the Chinese society is that 1989 is an immature dash towards democracy at best, or a botched but disastrous color revolution at worst. For those of you who consider that there is a moral quandary, perhaps this little thought experiment will help you to arrive at a conclusion. If Chinese government did not use the necessary measure to restore order in 1989 and China ended up in a worse place, would you or your government make the pledge that you will restore China back to where it was? If you cannot answer this question, then perhaps the conclusion made by the most Chinese people actually makes more sense.